everyone. My name is Jeffrey. How are you? It's been a whirlwind right now because we're getting ready to launch this network called QSN Network, Quantum Synergy Nurobot Network. It's a first of its kind in the world that is delivering Forex transmission, which means, as you know, traditional television is all about, content, whether they are broadcasting news, TV shows, movies, concerts, what have you. So this is first of its kind. I thought of this technology, this concept about 17 years ago when I arrived to Los Angeles. I think I told you this story on earlier videos. I mentioned that I was in the process of working with the gentleman that owned the tower on Granada Hills. And yes, he spent millions just to acquire that. But then I had told him the world of streaming is going to take over in about a year or two. And he didn't believe me. And sure enough, 3 years later, he ended up selling his company for incredible amount of millions of dollars because AT&T was on the network, Verizon, you got T-Mobile. But you know what? That's the old traditional, they call it legacy technology. When you hear the word legacy, it sounds like, wow, it sounds so complicated. But it really isn't. It's just an analog delivery system. Then eventually they turned it into, all the television turned into HD, remember that? High definition. So even the local channels have HDs now. So you really don't need a cable network to see the news. So anyway, what I'm trying to tell you is we're launching this network called the QSN Foreign Currency Trading Platform. That is first of its kind. No one does it. But anyway, foreign currency is a $4.2 quadrillion annually. Yes, all the banks are involved in it. We're talking pension funds, the NASDAQ, NYSE, you got the futures and you got the options, you got commodity trading. So every corporation's out there. Many of them are offshore because they get to have better leverage of trading of the returns on their money. So United States is 50-1. Outside the world of USA, it goes up from 100-1, 2, 3, 4. It goes all the way up to even 1,000-1. You can open up an account in Honduras, in Australia, New Zealand. Oh my gosh, the world is wide open for you. The reason why I got involved in Forex is because it's much easier to get involved in, less capital you need to have. What is it? Most people that have, typically in stock day trading, you gotta have $25,000 minimum just to start. So that was what I was dealing with. When I first got in, I lost all my $5,000 that I had. Then I started searching on the internet. This was 20 years ago. This was even before Google came together. So now, as you know, AT&T bought incredible amounts of content. They bought Warner Brothers. They bought HBO, Showtime, and then music. They got Warner Brothers Music Records. And so now they are conquering the world. And that market has changed based on pandemic crisis. Nobody wants to go to local theaters anymore. Regal Cinemas, AMCs, they all shut down, losing billions of dollars. So they never thought this day will come. And look what happened. They really don't know what they're trying to do. So guess what they did? They launched the HBO Max. So all the Warner Brothers movies that they have, they first streaming was the Wonder Woman. I didn't think it was that great of a movie, but I mean, special effects, CGI was great, but overall the storyline of it didn't make any sense. So this is an introduction to you about the network. What are we going to provide to you 24/7? Every single day, there's going to be different hours of trading in the world. We got the New York market, we got the London market, Asian market, 3 times a day. Actually, Australian opens different hours because they are in a different geolocation versus the Hong Kong, the China, then to the Russia, different sectors. So what we're going to do is we're going to teach you how to trade foreign currency. All right? I mean, from the basics. Now, we're going to teach you in a different manner. We're not going to teach you all these typical indicators that the stock exchange indicates, stochastics, MACD, RSI, CCI, support, resistance, and there's so many ways to understand this world of foreign currency, and which is very similar to stocks. You know, we got the candlesticks, and you got the dojis, you got the haramis, you got the bull, you got. I mean, you got so much, and you gotta read the chart patterns. You will go nuts, and in the process, you will lose all of your money. I guarantee you, because I did. I've been there and done that. So what I recommend is this: sign up for us. Initially, as we start, there's going to be 3 different classifications. We got the novice, we got the midterm, then we got the long term. So we're talking about midterm is like an intraday trading. Novice, we're going to teach you many different directions. We want you to make money immediately, not trying it out, losing money for 30 days, and we'll see what happens. No, we have a technology called Nurobot technology. It's based on a artificial intelligence. It's smart thinking. It has my mindset in it. I developed the Nurobot technology, and I implemented it. It's patent pending. No one trades like I do. We got colorization. I'm going to teach you how to figure out which currency to trade every single day. Our robot is part of me. I programmed it. You're going to see it on screen. You're going to see it literally on TV. I can call it TV because all TVs now have smart TVs, right? Smart technology connected to internet. It streams. So we're going to take over the market. There's no one in the market does this. I mean, when you type in YouTube, you know, you see the guy named Tim, you see another guy named Joe. They say they are the Forex guru. They are the master of trading. You know, that's nonsense. Nobody's a master. Even me, I'm not a master. But I did my best to program the robot. We're talking about this particular robot has a vision sensing technology it goes up to 300 frames per second. We call it 300 FPS, frames per second. Now, our eyes are 15 frames per second. That's how when we blink, that's half of a millisecond. So, as you know, if you heard of HDF, it's considered high frequency technology. It's elaborate way of trading million shares in 1 second, or even nanoseconds. So 85% of the market is being traded by the computer. That is artificial intelligence, trades in a super nanosecond speed. You can't even count in nano. Yes, when you got Google stocks are what, $600, $700 a share. I remember, I think 5-6 years ago, it was at 120. They went up to 200, 300, 400, 500. So if you bought the stock back then and kept it, you would make some serious money, wouldn't you? But at the same time, you have to hold it. That is called a long-term trading. Foreign currency, you can do the same. I remember this was when the technology dropped. The euro dollar was up in $1.80. Then within 5-6 days, the market just tumbled, dropped all the way down to 89 cents. So if you would have shorted it at that time, I had the trend line drawn. It's my old fashioned of trading and all that. I didn't know, I didn't have this Nurobot technology. I didn't have it. But I drew the trend line. This is what all traditional traders do. They draw trend lines, they do Fibonacci's, they do retracements, they do long-term. Moving averages is what everybody was using. I don't use that. All you got to do is when you see the screen will say buy. You see the Nurobot at work. So, you know, you can see the computer just going to work, and it will say sell. So you click, you made your money for that day. So typically when I trade intraday trading, I'm in and out maybe 1 hour, 2 hour, maybe 3 hours max. Then lunchtime comes, I shut it down. Then if I want to do the Asian market, then I come back on. But our network will be on 24/7 because it's a foreign currency. That's normal hours. The world is flat, guys. None of this, oh yeah, we're going to close and we're going to open again like retail stores. No, it's constant. Then it closes just for like 1 day straight, which is Saturday. Okay? So anyway, our beginning price is going to be very low. Then we're going to have a mid area. Then we're going to have the VIP section where many of the people, they will come in. Some of them will be chatting each other and be able to communicate. So what I want you to do is sign up right now because it's going to be VIP, RSVP only. Next 1 year, we're going to bring in 10,000 traders. Then after that, maybe a million people, just like what Facebook did. So my dog is going off here. Anyways, sign up with us. We guarantee that it's going to work. If it doesn't work, I will make sure that it works. Then maybe I give some more time to trade, because I can't guarantee that you're going to be a millionaire just using our first of the world Forex delivery system offered by Quantum Synergy Network. So join us. Let's do it now. Click the button below. Let's be a team. All right. Thanks for listening to me. I appreciate it. You have a good day.